Morning, everyone. Welcome to our Feel Good Friday seniors workout, but absolutely open to everyone, all ages. I encourage anyone that's sitting for too long to join us on this chair-based workout with some standing options as well, with my amazing mother-in-law, Pranam Mummy, Nishaben Mehta, who is 74 and keeps inspiring us by joining me every week. Please get your loved ones to join us. I have lots of you on my laptop here on Zoom, so fabulous to see everyone on Zoom. Thank you for staying on mute. I'm streaming across all my platforms, so we are on YouTube where all of my sessions are saved. We have probably hundreds now from the start of the pandemic, lots that Mummy translated in Gujarati for me at the beginning of the pandemic to help the South Asian communities, and now lots under the seniors playlist. I'm also streaming on my Instagram page where I think over 50 are saved on my IGTV, and on my Facebook page at Feel Good with Lavina, to get the Zoom details. And I can see everyone is starting to warm up, so please start getting your steps in while I just explain quickly. To get Zoom details, please sign up to my free newsletter, I should say, on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and I will send you all the Zoom details via the seniors WhatsApp group, which is the perfect place for us all to communicate session reminders in case I'm away over the Christmas period. So I'd love you all on the WhatsApp group so I can send you out session details. So let's get started. How's everyone feeling on Zoom that I can see? Lovely waves there. As I said, it is a feel-good workout, so it's not just for our physical health, but also our mental health. My knee is up and down, so I'll be doing modifications where Mummy will be able to help me a little bit as well. But I wanted to start this morning with some mobility work, like we always do, really important to warm up. But I felt this Friday we need to give ourselves a nice big hug, a feel-good hug, my signature move, to actually congratulate you for joining, and you've made it here. You're investing in your body and your mind. We're going to extend the arms out. I am arching my back. I'm lifting through my chin, so almost like a standing cat-cow in yoga. And then I'm going to round out my back and give yourselves a very, very big hug, feel-good hug from me to you, just to say thank you for joining. Let's give ourselves another big hug, maybe this time sending it to someone you're missing. Mummy, are you thinking of someone that you want to send this to? Saj, my middle son who's at university. This one is from us to you, Saji. Big hugs, lovely big feel-good hug. Send it to someone you are thinking of. Give them a call, maybe meet them safely in the near future. We're going to start with just some simple mobility work. So I will do some of it standing, and Mummy will demonstrate seating, and then we might swap. We're going to do some circles for the whole body, starting with our head. So we're going to just give our neck some lovely movement through. We're going to just do neck circles to begin with, relaxing our shoulders, engaging your belly button in towards your spine this whole workout, keeping our shoulders relaxed and back. So we're keeping a nice straight spine, maybe 5 circles one way. And you know, I'd like to start off with breath exercises. So let's really focus on our breath as we do the movements today, changing direction, maybe 5 the other way. And just focus on your breath. Maybe try and slow it down. If it's fast, if it was a bit stressful getting set up or getting here today, just focus on your breathing. Nice, slow inhales, long exhales, just to calm your body and mind. Kick in the parasympathetic nervous system and bring it back to the middle. Lovely. So we're going to do the same with our shoulders. We're going to put our hands on our shoulder blade, and we're going to just draw some lovely big circles with those elbows. This is a great one if you've been sitting for long periods. I've been sitting much longer than usual because of my knee. So I had to also post a little story on Instagram with one of my mobility exercise snacks. So just simple movements like this, just to loosen up the body. And then let's change direction. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely on Zoom. Great to see you. Give me a little smile, everyone. We've got to enjoy this session. Yay, lovely smiles. 3 and 2. Can you feel the warmth, Mummy?
Yes.
And 1. Good. So we're just getting everything nice and warm. All of our muscles and joints, they have the synovial fluid around them, so we're just lubricating them. We're going to do the same with our arms now. Big circles going back. Just see how your arms feel, what your range is today. Maybe you don't have to go as far back. Just loosen up. 5 going back. Lovely. Again, trying to stand up nice and straight. So we're avoiding this. We're trying to bring our shoulder blades back. Stomach engaged, because that's a big muscle group as well. And we can work it while we're exercising. Even when you're shopping, cooking, think about engaging those core muscles, coming forwards. Lovely. And relaxing. Excellent. We're going to do a little bit with our hips as a sort of seated exercise. I have started bringing in dumbbells, but you'll have seen from all the weeks prior to this, it's always been plastic bottles and tins. So I don't expect people to have fancy equipment. Mummy's upgraded to lots of different bigger weights now. So we're going to just bring one leg forward and we're going to just move our hips. Now you can do this standing, but let's start off seated. Just because we're warming up. And as we lift our leg off the ground, you know, I encourage you to focus on these muscles in our quadriceps that are lifting the leg, strengthening the knee. Relax down if you need to. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
So everything, yeah, should be tightening as we lift up in any extension. Let's change direction on that same leg. And you should feel, hopefully, a little bit of movement in your hips, which get really tight when we're sitting for long periods, where we carry a lot of our stress and anxiety in our hips. So that's it. One more, breathing in, breathing out, relax, sit down. And we're going to try the other side. How did that feel? Yeah, we're a little bit close. There we go. I can see my mum joining. You'll have to put yourself on mute, Mum. Can you put mute so I can't hear any interference on the audio? That would be great. Lovely. Circling this other side. Just small circles. I'm pointing my toes just to engage all the muscles in the front part. And down. Very good, and then let's change direction. They don't have to be big, we're just warming everything up first. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely to see you on Zoom, everyone. You're looking great. Excellent. Wherever you are, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, do some of these movements with us. Amazing. We'll just do our wrists and our ankles now. So we'll start off with our wrists. Just circling, really important to get this circulation, especially if you're in the UK. I know we have people globally joining, but the UK is freezing right now. So we're just getting all of these, my hands are always cold, I've got Raynaud's, so just circulation through our wrists, and then let's change direction. Lovely. Let's get the blood flowing everywhere. Big smiles. Good. That's it. And relax. We'll do the same with our ankles. So once we lift that leg and engage all these muscles here, we're then circling out the ankles. If you want, you can even carry on with the wrists. If your arms are getting tired, just focus on the ankle. Good. And then the other direction. Deep breaths. Good. Lovely work. And relax. Let's try the other leg, lifting up, circling out the ankles 3 or 4 in one direction, and then changing. Good. Lovely, and relax. Great work. We will finish our mobility with a little bit of sunflowers today. So we're gonna pretend we're in a lovely hot country in the UK and grow as beautiful sunflowers. I've just got my hands on opposite elbows. I'm coming forward in a fold. If you're standing, you'll feel that tightness on the backs of your legs. Try and relax your head and neck. I know the blood is flowing to your brain. And then you're going to slowly, slowly engage your stomach muscles, coming up one direction, breathing in, and then exhaling, coming down and round the other side. This is such a lovely move. Then we're going to change direction, growing like a sunflower. Breathing in, lovely, exhale, coming down. It's really important to warm our spine up before we start. So let's do one more in each direction. Standing nice and tall when you get to the top. Imagine your belly button is drawn in towards your spine. So you've got that core engagement, and then we're growing up one side. And when you get to the top, release off when you're ready. As I said, get your steps in, seated or standing, keeping that movement. Now we should feel a little bit warmer. We're going to start with a bit of banded work. So we have the famous shoulder floss, which I hope most of you that have been regulars are doing. Something I prescribe every single day. I encourage you. So you just have a band like Mummy's got in her hands. If you don't have a band, you could use a pair of old tights. We are using tights at the moment, but just grab a pair for this workout and keep it with you. Great exercise to do. Anyone sitting for too long, driving at their desks, keep a band near you. Get these on Amazon. Otherwise, if you haven't got one, simply use a belt, but something with a bit of resistance is good. So we're going to start with a bit of strength training to build up our muscle mass and keep our muscles strong. So we're going to take a nice big inhale. The aim is to get your arms up and over like Mummy has so easily. But if you struggle, bend your arms. I don't expect you to go over with straight arms. So we're trying to get a nice range of movement, breathing in and breathing out. In your own time, just take nice long breaths, and you're trying to get the shoulder, which is a big ball and socket joint. So it's here moving around that whole way, which can be a struggle sometimes. I've seen people often lopsided, one shoulder higher than the other. Maybe with bent arms, you can only go as far as you want. The beauty of these resistance bands is that we can then start challenging the resistance. If it's easy, you can move your hands closer together and you have more resistance. So keep the band nice and tight. Challenge yourself as you play these workouts back on YouTube. I would love you all to use my sessions that are saved and do these workouts 2 or 3 times a week. I know I have a regular who has been, I think, nearly every day been doing these for nearly 20 months. So it's amazing. And she messages me, leaves me a comment on YouTube, which makes my day. Breathing in, breathing out. Good. One more shoulder floss. Can you feel it, Mummy? We've done quite a few.
Yes.
Yes. Is it burning?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So that burn sensation is normal because you are building up the lactic acid around the muscles. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take a seat and we're going to hold on to the band. We're going to use our leg extensions, which are so important when you're sitting for long periods. We're going to bring the tight band, so keep it nice and tight, about shoulder width apart. We're going to try and lift the arms up, but keeping the band nice and tight. Exhale, inhale. Relax the shoulders, keep that back straight. These arms are going to start working because we're not keeping the band loose. We're not just lifting, we're holding on to resistance. We're then to challenge our brains to help prevent and reduce risk of Alzheimer's, dementia. You know, I'm very passionate about the benefits of exercise. We're going to add in another movement just to keep your brains nice and active and fit. So we're going to lift the leg up, inhale and slowly back down. We're doing it slowly so your muscles have more time under tension, so they get stronger. So as you lift that leg, I want you to squeeze the front of your thighs, tighten the muscles to lift the foot. I'm not simply just lifting, I'm really focusing, sending those messages from our brains. Breathing. Yeah, so we're going to breathe in. Let's breathe in as we lift up. And exhale as you place it down. Now it's slow breathing. If you need to go faster for your breath, don't hold your breath. Do it comfortably. Let's try it a few more. So lifting up, squeezing the leg muscles, keeping that band nice and tight, and calming back down. Very good, everyone. Exhale, lift up and down. Mummy, can you feel it here? Yeah. Yeah, so it's really good to strengthen our knees. These are exercises that I'm doing as well to help these muscles, especially when you're sitting. Just do it when you're watching TV. Add in a little exercise snack for me. And coming down. Good. So we're keeping our arms nice and long, lifting that foot, tightening all the muscles in our arms, our legs. Good, calming down. Shall we try a few more, everyone? If you need to rest, please rest. I prefer good repetitions, perfect ones, of course, rather than you losing your technique and form. And this is your workout. Every single minute counts, especially over the age of 65. So just be grateful for what your body allows. I've come to be grateful for my knee as well. I mean, this has thrown me this month, and I've had to really adapt to not being as active and letting it rest. It is a challenge for me, but I'm just grateful for all my other parts of my body letting me do what I can. Can you feel it? It's hard now. Should we do two more and rest if you need to? And down. Good. Lifting up, squeezing those muscles, tightening them up, calming back down. Woo. Give it a little shake. Did you feel that on Zoom, everyone? Yes? Okay, good. As I said, when you're ready, start marching out. Just get your little movement in. We're going to start today with our press-ups, which is the big compound move. That means it's multiple muscles and joints being worked at the same time. It's not just one small muscle group. It's building strength in your upper body. Mummy's going to demonstrate against the wall. I'm going to remind everyone, because we have all ages, even care homes joining, anyone that's not able to stand, anyone that's beginners, you're going to keep your legs wide. Hello, Selena, as well. I just spotted you as well. We've got global participants. This is brilliant today. Hands on your thighs. If you have the option of seated, otherwise I will move this chair so you can watch Mummy. And I'll explain the form. The best way to start press-ups, if you're able to stand, is against the wall. Even in my weekly group sessions that I do at home, for younger people, I mean, like all ages can attend, but we always start off at the wall. Hands on your thighs for those that aren't standing. You're going to really put a little bit of pressure to engage the muscles here. And you're just simply bringing your chest between your legs and squeezing up. Now the movement is thinking about these muscles. Anyone on the wall? Well done. I can see Sarah Janti tried a few there. Nishaben, I'm just going to talk you all through. You've got your hands nice and wide, like Mummy has demonstrated. I've got a straight line from my head down to my heels. So I'm really imagining keeping that straight line. My hands are shoulder height. They're not too high, not too low. We're going for about 10, then you can simply come and rest on your chair or start stepping out. Now, as I come towards the wall, I breathe in. And as I come away, chair or wall, I'm breathing out. So breathing in, I've got a nice 90-degree bend in my arms. To make it harder, I can actually move my feet a little bit further away. To make it easier, you start off closer to the wall, squeeze up. When you're doing them, this is great. Everyone on Zoom that I can see, well done. Excellent, we've got a lovely couple that are using the corner, Neela Auntie and her husband, well done. Double press ups, I'm loving it. I would encourage you all to try even a couple of repetitions against the wall. And if it's too hard, come down onto the chair option. So march it out, give me a little wave or have a seat. When you finish, Mummy's doing her 10 really slowly and carefully. The time under tension, sometimes it's good not to rush the exercise because your muscles are working under tension for longer. You are really focusing, whether you're seated or standing. I want you to think about building strength. It's not easy to build strength in our upper body. Are you good, Mummy?
Yes.
Yeah, how was it?
Yes, good.
Good, okay, so shall we go for a couple more today? Just as an extra, you could always do a press up exercise snack. I'm very proud of some of my Zoom ladies. I can see some of you are now doing, Karuna Auntie used to do it just on the chair, but she's now also against the wall. So well done, people that are progressing. It's lovely to see progress.
Shall I go back?
Yeah, let's do a little bit quicker, but we'll do 10 repetitions. So if you can do a second set, if you don't like this exercise, Hamida Auntie, I saw a nice little jog there, well done. You can step it out and just join in an exercise that you like doing. So we're going to go back to seated or wall press ups, coming down, inhale, exhale. Really think about it. Taruna Auntie, have a little rest before you do your next set if you need to. Good. Mummy's doing them against the wall. I've shown you both options, but this is quite important on the wall that my hands are shoulder height and I like them wide to give me that space to come towards the wall. You're inhaling and exhaling, but you're a straight line. I'm not hinging at the hips. Breathing in as you come towards the wall, exhale as you push back. I keep my stomach muscles really tight here. The press up doesn't just work your arms. You're working your back, your chest, your stomach muscles. You are engaging so many parts of your body. Inhale, exhale. And like I said, even just moving a centimeter further back, if you want to progress yourself. It's hard on the wrists, so when you've finished, just give yourselves a few wrist circles and just loosen out the wrists. I know it can be tough. I literally had no upper body strength when I started, and obviously it does progress, but we want to do everything safely. Good work. Mummy, how many have you got left?
3.
3, so let's start marching out while we wait for Mummy. You carry on finishing. If you're also finishing your press-ups, we're raising our heart rate, so we're mixing up a bit of strength and cardio. It's more challenging, but please rest if you need to. And when we're stepping out, think about nice breathing. We're just getting the heart rate up. We're working into our aerobic zone. We're training our lung capacity. We're increasing the blood flow through the body. We're reducing risks of chronic illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, even cancers. The research is amazing just by doing regular exercise. So let's stop there. We're going to do a little circuit like we did last week. And this is just to make sure that every session is different. And you know, I spend a long time planning each week to make it different. So go onto YouTube as well, because you know you'll be able to pick a session that is different. We started last week with these little circuits. So have a little breather. We're going to come and move your chair back. We're going to do star jumps as our first exercise. I'm going to be slightly careful with mine, so I will just, Mummy will, have you ever tried standing star jumps, Mummy?
I can do that.
Yeah, so maybe you do the standing and I'll do the seated today, the role reversal. We're then going to do an exercise with some light weights, and I encourage you to start off just with tins. Second exercise, just to show you, is going to be the bicep curl. And on the second round, we're going to change it to the shoulder press, yeah? So we're going to get some cardio, then some strength training, and then you're going to hold maybe a nice weighted object, nothing too heavy. We're going to twist round to engage our stomach muscles, but I'll show you each one. I'm just getting you ready so that you've got tins, lightweight plastic bottles all ready. If you want to add in some tins to your star jumps, you can. So I can see some of you have got light weights. That's fine, add them in, but the first exercise is to get our cardio in. We're going to start in 5 seconds. I'm showing you some options here. So we've got seated star jumps that I'm doing. Mummy, you're going to get one leg out to the side. I'll demonstrate the standing. Out and in. Good. You can go slow or fast. You just find a nice pace that you can do for another 30 seconds. If you need to relax, you relax. I'm a little bit restricted here. Let's move up so I can get this leg out to the side. Ooh, we're nearly there. Good. Excellent work. Lovely. So you don't have to jump. You can just give yourselves a nice clap at the top. Well done. You are all stars. Excellent work. 2 and 1. Breathe. We have a little rest now while we get ready for our bicep curl. So as I said, you're going to get some light weights. You can do this seated, Mommy, if you want. You can come back seated. And I'm going to do it standing. Now just give us a couple of seconds. Which weights are you going to use? Has everyone on Zoom got their weights ready? So I'm going to show you standing. We're going to have our arms to our sides, shoulders back, and we're just curling, bringing those weights up to your shoulders and back down. We're trying to target these muscles in the front of the arms. Breathe out, breathe in. So seated or standing, it is quite hard after a bit of cardio, so do take rest when you need it. Keep your wrists straight. So as soon as you lift any weight, try not to bend your wrist. Keep it nice and straight to your forearm. Elbows are tucked in. Breathe out, breathe in as you release. Let's do one more. Breathe out, breathe in. Excellent. Now I'd encourage you to drop one of the weights carefully and then hold the other weight in a nice straight position out to the front. And we're just going to try and twist through our stomach muscles. That means I'm keeping my hips forward, almost glued forward, and I'm just twisting very small. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. You don't even have to use a weight. because it's hard to keep your arms in this forward raise. Do as many as you can, have a rest if you need to. Can you feel that, mummy, in your stomach?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're really trying to focus on our stomach muscles moving us around. We're not moving at the hips. I'm not twisting my whole body. I'm just twisting with my waist, my core. Wow, and relax. Woo, hard. Good, okay. How did everyone find that? Give me a number on Zoom, out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so out 0 is where Lavina, I'm asleep. And number 10 is Lavina, I can't do any more. I'm so exhausted. What number roughly? I saw my mum put up 7.
Yeah.
Andrew is also 7. I've got 6s. Vinu uncle, I know you're in your 70s and you push it. Well done on the 8s. Good. So 7s, 8s, 6s. That's perfect. We're going to try and do it again. If you want to challenge yourself, and please don't if you're tired, you can try and get that number up just by 1 digit. So, mummy, you were 7. We're going to try and push it to about an 8 out of 10 for mummy. I'm still breathing, so you should feel slightly warmer. And we're mixing up cardio, strength training, all of our exercises. I'm going to move this out of the way. So make sure you've got a bit of space for your star jumps. Are we ready again? Yes, so you're going to do standing, mummy. You good with that? Yeah. Okay, so I will demonstrate seated. Are we ready for round 2 of our little circuit? Yay, thumbs up, good. If you need more time, please rest. Listen to your bodies. Let's go, everyone, into our star jumps. You can go slow or you can go faster. I want you to try and give yourselves a clap because we'll give each other a high five in between. That's it. If you've got a couple there, I can see a few couples, which is excellent. Slow or fast, yeah? But you are just taking at your pace because we're doing 45 seconds today. It's quite challenging. You've got 15 seconds left. Please rest if you need to. Rejoin when you're ready. Last 5 seconds. Big smiles. You are stars. And relax. Yay. Great work. Now breathe. Take a few nice deep breaths. We're going to do our bicep. Actually, we're going to now do shoulder press. So let me just demonstrate that one. Don't go too heavy, but we're going to keep our palms forward. This is an important exercise because we want to maintain our independence to try and reach and put things up on shelves ourselves, building our shoulder strength. So we're going to come up, back down towards your ears. Breathe out, stomach is tight, and if you're standing, I am not swinging each time, so I don't want you to put any pressure on your back. I want you to stay nice and straight and really steady, yeah? So no swinging, good, you're all doing really well, you've already started, so I'm going to carry on with you. Exhale, inhale, breathe out. Breathe in, nice and slow. Let's go for about 10 more seconds, but rest if you need to. Breathe out, breathe in. Good work, everyone is looking great on Zoom. Excellent, 2 and 1. Great work there. So you actually all started, my Zoom contestants, you're all fabulous. You all started without me there. So some of you, I think, didn't get your weights even. We're going to come back to that exercise. Did you feel it in your upper body? Yeah? So you can progress. You play this workout back on YouTube. You maybe increase from your tins to plastic bottles to higher weights. Anything safe that you have at home. Let's do our stomach exercise. You can practice this one as well without any weight, but the weight obviously makes it harder. And again, it's all about very small rotation. Do you feel that, Mummy? It's quite a hard exercise. Okay, good. So I hope you all feel it. Practice bringing the arms forward, twisting round, coming back to the middle. So you exhale, twist, relax the shoulders. So Mummy, you can bring your arms a little bit further down. Relax the shoulders. So bring your shoulders back down. That's it. Twisting round and in. Good. It's quite a hard one. If you find this hard, just step it out. Do some extra star jumps. We're just working our core muscles. Last 10 seconds. If it's tiring with the weight, let go of the weight. Good. 3, 2, and 1. It's quite hard working for 45 seconds. Well done. We're going to do one more bonus shoulder press because this is an important exercise. This time, if you didn't have any tins, does my mum have some light weights? I'm going to pick on my mum. So I want my dad to go and get my mum 2 even glasses or tins or plastic bottles. I'm going to make sure my mum is progressing as well. So you check yourself. What do you think you could use? Could you use anything slightly different in your home? We've got milk cartons. Your mummy's also progressing. Both mums are being picked on today. Yay, excellent. So let's go for 5 seconds. I want you to just count 10 repetitions. We're not going to do it for time, but we can go slow for time under tension of the muscles. Or you can just go at a pace that works for you. You breathe out on the hard part as you're lifting up and in. Breathing out. Keep going for me, everyone. I just want to show everyone these amazing Zoom participants. I know I have people on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, but aren't they all amazing? Yay, and Mummy's there. Good, keep working, pushing up. That's great work. Give me 1 or 2, your last repetitions. Yay. Super work, everyone. And when you get to 10, relax. Yes, very, very good work. How do you feel now? Out of 10? Was that a little bit more challenging, everyone? Yes. Yes? Any numbers? Any numbers gone up? Give me a thumbs up if you felt you would challenge yourself just a little bit more. Good. Well done, everyone. So big smiles. Let's march it out. We are going to do our squats, a little bit of boxing, and a nice calf exercise, which is important for me to do because I actually felt the calf tightness before my knee started with this injury. So with our boxing, we are never too old to box. With such a nice stress reliever, we're going to either do jab straight, which is punching forward, or you can even today mix it up and do a few cross body where we're twisting around, maybe getting into those sides. You know, our lovely love handles here. We've all got them, so we should love them, but we can tighten them up. And I want you, let's go for 30 more seconds. Everyone started. I want you to punch out all your worries. If you want to step it out as well, you can get into a nice stepping motion, nice and light on your feet. You can get faster with the arms or nice and slow. Excellent work. Keep going for me. I love the fact that boxing can be done by all ages. Great work. Last 10 seconds, Mummy. Are you pushing yourself? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent boxing. How do you feel? Hopefully a good stress reliever, that one. As you recover, and it is hard to recover, so have a few deep breaths. Just focus on your breath if you're finding it hard. We have to get our squats in, and this is an exercise even with a knee injury, the physio is telling me to squat. That is why squats are so important, yeah? And I've talked about importance building leg strength, helping to strengthen our knees, but squats are also incredible for your brain. It's like literally one of those exercises. I'd love you to do a squat snack. So maybe this week, if you can't do a full workout, anyone on Zoom, do you want to commit to doing 3 sets of 10 squats in the next couple of days? Yeah, can you just do that for me? That will take you probably under 5 minutes. I have to do them every day. Nice and slow. Good. I've got some that have committed. You have committed in front of our Feel Good community to doing a squat snack. Can you do one for me, Mummy? 3 sets of 10 squats. You can take your time. We're going to do them together. I am now able to do weighted squats as well. And I have a slightly different stance, but I want you to make sure that your knees are going out in line with your toes. So if you haven't squatted before, let me just show you with the chair. So Mummy, let's demonstrate just to warm up with anyone that can't stand. If you want the chair to help you, which is why we've got it, let's all warm up. When you come up, think about your knees. Have a little check in this position. Are your knees behind your toes? Can you see your toes? Yes. And are you squeezing everything as you come up? Now, if you cannot stand, because I do have care homes joining, I'd love you all to do more leg extensions and maybe hold it for longer. So you're still working your leg muscles, but add in some holds. Anyone that's able to stand, I know a lot of you are raring to go on Zoom. We're gonna either hold a weight or no weight if you're beginners, but you start progressing by adding weight, and then we're gonna come all the way up if we're able. Squeeze those glutes at the top, slowly down, checking your form. Breathe out. Are you tightening all the muscles in your legs? Now I'm being very careful and slow and controlled. I want to make sure my form is perfect doing my squats. Inhale, my stomach muscles are working hard to keep me balanced. And then I'm working the leg muscles. Use your chair if you need to for support. Breathe out, slowly down, controlled, knees are out, staying back, squeezing up. Lovely breathing, Mummy. Let's do one more together. So we're aiming for about 10 perfect squats. Relax there. Now, do you feel, I feel about a 7 out of 10 there in effort. Do you feel that? Yes. Yes? Has your heart rate gone up? Yes? So the reason I'm pointing this out is, I know we all do housework, especially mums, when I tell grandmothers and mums of mums, friends' mums to join in. We do housework, a lot of you do yoga, a lot of you do walking. I want you to add in my sessions because especially we are adding in strength training. Yeah, we're adding in weights to help reduce our risks of osteoporosis. It helps with your blood sugar levels, your insulin resistance, to help reduce risks of diabetes. The benefits of strength training are huge. It's an antidepressant. You can see I get so excited. And more than anything, that is probably the equivalent of getting your heart rate up. I often hit a high heart rate just with weight training. So please get your friends and family to join the workouts so that they can incorporate all the different aspects of fitness into their routine. Let's do one more set of squats before we stretch today. So let's get in one more set. And I'm asking you to do 3 sets, but we had a little break longer there. So let's try again. Should we do one more, Mummy? Yes. So 10 repetitions, squeezing up, keeping your weight even, but my weight is focused on the back of my heel, just so that I can make sure my knees are not coming too forward. If that makes sense. The weight is in my heel, part of my foot. Good. Breathing in, nice and slow. Exhale, squeeze up. Tighten the fronts of your legs, the backs of your legs. Your calves are working. Everything is tight here. Good. Maybe 4 more repetitions. And if you can't stand, keep doing your leg extensions. Good. Coming up. As you progress the weight, you're going to burn more calories, yeah? We're trying to maintain a healthy weight to reduce our risk of chronic illnesses, but you will burn more calories, obviously, the heavier the weight is. And breathe in. Well done, everyone. Excellent work. Before we finish, I have to show you one new exercise, which I'll bring in next week. I just want to mention the calves. We do our calf raises, where we lift our heels up and we tighten the backs of the legs. I've done that in lots of workouts before. To make it harder, you can add a hold, so you can really count for a couple of seconds. You could be doing this sneakily when nobody knows under the dining table. You could be doing this when you're watching TV. Get your calves activated. These are important muscles in our legs. Today's exercise, what I want you to do is hold your tins or your light weights, just light to start. We're going to add in a bit of weight on our calves. So we're resting. We're just resting with our hands. So the weight is on my legs and then I'm lifting up. So we're adding a bit of weight to our calves. So can everybody see me? My weights are on my lap. So Tarun Auntie, you're going to put your weights on your thighs. So literally bring your hands down as if your hands are on your lap. And then the weights are there. Then I'm lifting my heels. Does that make sense? Lovely, Ayush Auntie, I can see yours. Good. Neela Auntie and your husband. I need to get your husband's name. I love seeing you both train together. Exhale. Inhale. Can you feel the difference, Mummy? Because you're adding a bit of weight to your legs and down. If it doesn't feel comfortable, just do without weights. But I wanted to get in some weighted calf exercise. Breathe out, breathe in. 1 or 2 more. You can add some holds when you practice this yourself. And lifting up and back in. Excellent work. Little something different I wanted to just throw in there. So we are stretching. This is the important part because I want you to lengthen your muscles. I don't want you to get injured. So we have a couple of options today. I'm going to show you, Mummy's going to do the normal hamstring stretch, which is this one seated. I'm just going to show you one option against the wall for anyone that is able to. Mummy, can you do the seated one? This is another option where hopefully everyone can see me. I've got one leg forward and this leg stays straight back. So Mummy, you can actually try this one if you want, and I'll do the seated, but let me demonstrate. So all I've got is a bent leg at the front and a straight leg at the back. You're going to come and do it next to me, so Mummy, so everyone can see. And then I'm leaning into the wall. I adjust my hands, but the main part is that my heel is in the ground at the back. Can you feel that lovely stretch? The more you have a wider stance, your legs are further apart, the more you lean into that front leg and the back heel has to be in the ground. Can you feel that? There, a bit more? Yeah, a lot, right? So hold and breathe. This is quite an intense stretch. Mummy's saying she feels it a lot, yeah? In the calf. Yeah, that's where I felt it because we're tight, yeah? Everyone's tight in different places. Let me show you the other one we normally do. Breathing in, leaning forward. So Mummy, you can come back down if you want and sit down, and I'll just do the other leg just to even out. I want you to do one on each side, so either standing or the lovely seated hamstring stretch we usually do. You've got the legs straight. Yeah, either if you're seated, the legs straight out in front of you. If you're standing, this back leg is straight with the heel in the ground, if that makes sense. And relax. Excellent. Just a new stretch. For those of you that want to try something different, I can see a few of you tried the wall one. Ayush Auntie, Vinu Uncle, how did you find it? Neela Auntie's husband? Anyone enjoy the wall one? Did you feel it? Yes. So we're going to do our just seated cat-cow. So we're going to open out our arms, open out your chest. You've done your press-ups. So if this feels good, otherwise you can also progress by moving your hands into the middle of your back. Let's do this one. Bringing your elbows back. So this again opens out your chest. Your body is nice and straight and upright. Breathing in there, and then either one, you're going to pretend you're hugging a tree, and we're opening out our back, bringing in our chin towards our chest. I'm tucking my pelvis under, rounding out my spine so I can really open out all those vertebrae. Relax your head so your chin comes towards your chest. Good. And relax. Lovely. We'll do a nice side stretch where we're going to seated or standing, take a big inhale, reaching over. I want you to try and get a nice stretch. Give me a little wave as well on Zoom. So from this hand all the way down, you should feel that seated or standing. Mummy and I are waving to everyone. Yay! And to the middle. Does that feel good, Mummy? Yeah. Yeah, breathing in. We're trying to hold the stretches at the end of the workout to reduce risks of injuries, to lengthen out the muscles, giving your body a bit of self-care. Stretch is so effective. And relaxing down. We need to lengthen out our shoulders. I'll just put a little bit of music on. I know we're going a little bit over time, but I love stretching and it's so important, part of our Feel Good prescription. Bringing this arm forward, relaxing the shoulder. You're going to bring one arm forward, hug it in towards you. So I'll show you from the side. I'm there, I'm hugging it in towards me. I'm looking over that shoulder, but it's away from my ear. You should feel that across your upper back and the shoulders. We've done a lot of shoulder press today as well. How does that feel, Mummy? Good. Good. That's the right answer. If you are in any pain, just try and send your breath to release off any tension. Never go through pain, but a little bit of a release of tension is good. I don't want anyone in pain. You listen to your body. Let's try the other side, bringing the arm over, hugging it in, looking over that shoulder, even releasing out the neck here. Nice deep breaths, bringing the heart rate back to normal. Hopefully you're feeling happy, you're feeling good. We're going to give ourselves that feel good finish. A nice positive inhale, reaching those arms up, filling yourself with more energy. Exhale any negativity, stress away. I love Mummy doing one in Gujarati for us.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Thank you, lovely. One final big positive inhale, everyone, bringing your positivity, hands meet at the top, capture it all, bring it down to your heart center. Give yourselves a wonderful, wonderful clap. Love you all. You're all amazing, especially the ones I can see on Zoom. Excellent work. Please share the workouts with your loved ones. Please go onto YouTube. Do another session for me. Do your squat snap, those of you that said you would this week. We will see you next Friday at 10 o'clock. I'm saving this on my YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. I will come and talk to everyone on Zoom as soon as I've got it saved here. So we have got lots of comments on Instagram. Thank you for joining. I hope everyone...
Thank you, Lavina. Thank you.
Lovely work, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Excellent. I'm going to come into Zoom in a minute. I'm just logging everything off here, make sure everything saves. Thank you for joining on Facebook as well.
Thank you, Lavina.
Thank you, Lavina. Was great.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Let me just turn my music down and get this saved off.
Thank you, Lavina.
How did you
Thank you.
find it?
Thank you, Lavina.
Lovely to see you. I'm going to just, just get off my YouTube channel as well now. So let me just get out of YouTube.
Because I need a car.